Hey, how's it going? Ron here. It's been a while since I passed along a little message of positivity to you, so thought I would try to come up with one today. Well, I had a little run-in with somebody on the internet and kind of got me thinking about something that I've been accused of, which is I've been told that I'm sensitive. So I wanted to talk about this a little bit. I'm sure there's some of you out there who have been accused of being sensitive about things. So let's examine that. What do people mean when they say you're being sensitive? That you're defensive, or you're overly defensive? Maybe a lot of us can get touchy, I suppose. I don't know. The accusation of being sensitive, it just never sat well with me because, for one thing, I kind of thought well, how is that a bad thing? To my mind, the world could use a little bit more, or maybe a lot more, sensitivity. There's this line of thinking that says, I'll respect you if you suffer like I have. But then once you have, hey, I had to suffer and I didn't cry about it, so why should you get appreciated for something that I had to go through? It's almost like this misery loves company kind of mentality. And there's no room for empathy and compassion. How is that a good thing? People tend to shroud it in this tough love kind of approach. I'm not doing you any favors unless I'm hard with you, because being soft in this world will get you nowhere. I beg to differ. I think we need more compassion in this world. And there's a technique that many of us are becoming aware of called gaslighting, which is basically trying to Jedi mind trick someone into believing that the way they feel about things is invalid. Absolutely, maybe there's times where some of us get a little touchy and we're a little in a mood. We all get in our moods. But I fail to see how it helps at all to gaslight somebody's feelings and to try and make someone feel like their feelings are invalid. It's almost like that's what's wrong with the world, right? Like, why can't we just acknowledge that we have different perceptions of things and different ways of dealing with things and try to find some more understanding, rather than, at the end of the day, you are basically saying to someone, my way of looking at things is better than yours, so don't be so sensitive. Anymore, it's like, I'm going to be honest, like, being online is, for every one person who you say, wow, that was a really nice exchange, it's like there's 100 that you come across of people that are like, oh, sweet, let me go beat up on some people. And it becomes draining. It becomes really just, why am I doing this? And I've been really stepping back from social media in this way and really thinking about, is this healthy for us to be doing? We're seeing the effects of this in society, politically, and I don't talk politics in a general place. That's something for private conversations, because of this environment that we are in, where we can't even respectfully disagree. It has to be about attacking. How does this help us? How does this help the world get better? It's almost like we believe that once my side wins, you guys will all be gone. That's ridiculous. No, nobody's going anywhere. So play this to the end, I don't know. It's like so many of us grew up saying, my mother always said if I didn't have anything nice to say, then I wouldn't say, why don't we do that? I don't know. Sorry about the rant. I'm just having one of those days. I guess I'm feeling a little sensitive today. So if you're a sensitive person, don't listen to freaking gaslighting BS. Don't give that an ounce of your energy. Don't give that an ounce of your validation. You're all right. The world needs more. people like you, in my opinion. And if you disagree, I guess that's what makes the world go around, right? But let's do it respectively. Can we? Can we try? Let me know what you think. Hope you're doing great. My son and I are working on music. We're enjoying the process. We're working on a new album. We're taking our time. In the meantime, we're mixing 2 older EPs that never got released from 2012 and 2015. So that's exciting, and those should be out relatively soon. The new album, we're going to take a year, and we're going to just work on it and really make something of it that we're proud of. And we'll see what happens after that, because he'll be graduating and maybe going to college. And, our philosophy is you never know what tomorrow will bring. So remain open, remain ready, do what you love. But I love him, and I want him to have wings. So if he's going to college, if he's going to do bigger and better things, then I want to support him. We'll see. I love playing with him in Widetrack, and hopefully we'll continue to do that. But for now, we have this, and we're going to be working on it. And we will see what the future brings. So thank you for your support. Thank you for listening to these messages. A lot of you have sent me private messages about these messages and these videos. And wow, it just means a lot to me that this is of some use to you. I hope this one is too. It was a little bit of a rant, but seriously, it's this is getting out of hand. Like, we got to find a way to start connecting rather than dividing. Obviously, there's people out there that are really bad and they're really toxic. And yeah, we should not connect with those people. But we need to be able to distinguish those people from people that we just disagree with. And we need to learn how to disagree, myself included. I'm not preaching at anybody. I want to be part of the solution. Sometimes I'm part of the problem. It's not easy. You get on social media, it's kind of like when you get in your car. I've always used that analogy. Like, you get behind the wheel of your car, and all of a sudden you're insulated. There's some weird thing that takes over in some of our minds where all this aggression comes out, and all of this cutthroat kind of mentality starts emerging. So many times I sit after the fact and say, God, I don't want to be that person. And I guess we just keep trying. And we keep trying to do better, and we try and remind ourselves. And maybe that's just what I'm doing with these videos, is trying to remind myself, proclaiming things publicly so that I can be held more accountable to myself and by people who I care about. Anyway, hope you're doing great, and drop me a line, let me know what you think. And let's see if we can start making some positive changes in this world. All right, rock on. We'll talk to you soon.